Hey, it's Zach. You know, I'll get a comment every now and then asking, "Hey Zach, what do you do when you've got some free time to chill and relax? What are you doing?" So lately, I'm not super good at it, right? I'm not super far into the game, but I've been really loving this game called Grow a Garden on Roblox. Y'all might have heard of it, man. It's a small indie game. It's only got about 50 players so far. But I've been having a lot of fun with it, dude. And I think today I just wanted to relax. You know, every now and then I think to myself, I should just play something fun. Because we play a lot of horror games on the channel. And I'm always saying, yo, I'm just going to become a Roblox YouTuber. I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to do that. But today I thought it would be fun to just play Grow a Garden and chill and talk to y'all. It'll be like FaceTiming a friend. So yeah, basically with this game, all you do is grow a garden, right? That's all I've been doing. Well, right now I've got strawberries. What is that right there? Strawberry sandy. I don't know a lot of things in this game. I'm really a noob when it comes to this, but my garden's looking all right. I've seen some other people's gardens, man, and their shit looks insane. So there we go. So yeah, so basically you grow your garden, you collect fruits, and you go to the little guy and you can sell all of your stuff. So I'm gonna sell my entire inventory. Dang, okay, so that was actually a lot. I've got $575,000. Let me check the seed shop and see if there's anything new. I've got a lot of orange. What the hell? The traveling merchant has arrived. I don't know what that is. Ooh, hold up. Daffodil seeds? I think that's new for me. Hold on. I'll buy some of these. I'll buy 5 of these actually. And orange tulips. I think these are new for me too. Oh wow, there's a lot of those in stock. Okay, so dude, I already know I'm gonna get some comments talking about this dude, no way he's playing this game. But man, I just, every now and then I like to chill. I like to chill. It kind of reminds me of Farm Town or Farmville, if y'all have ever heard of those. I used to play that when I was like 9 back in the day on Facebook games. Dude, I'm an OG with all that. But yeah, so that's cool. We got some daffodils and we've got some orange tulips. I guess I'll plant those right there. Also, if you guys have any tips for me in this game, let me know. Damn, that one's growing quick. What the hell? All right, I don't know how much tulips are worth, but I'll plant all these. Let me check out this traveling merchant. I'm the honey merchant. Okay, show me the shop. Let's see it. Let me see. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. So this is like flower stuff. Honey sprinkler. Covers nearby plants in honey. See, like, I don't know why that would be useful. I guess I'll go ahead and buy it. Wait, do I have enough honey? I don't think I have any honey at all. Okay. Can I buy honey from this guy? I don't think I can. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a great day, man. We've been kind of, you know, I don't know if I told y'all, but we're kind of doing a little July challenge where I have to upload and stream once a day all July, and if I don't, I gotta get a buzz cut. And you know what, part of me is like, a buzz cut would be nice, but another part of me is like, you know what would be nicer? Uploading every day and getting to talk to y'all. So hopefully the buzz cut's not coming, but yeah, y'all gotta let me know, man, what do you want to see on the channel, dude? Because it's not been dry lately in terms of stuff to play, but I just feel like we've seen it all at this point, which is why I'm playing Grow a Garden today, man. But also, I did want to play this. I did want to make a video about Grow a Garden, because it's just something fun, man. It's something fun that we can just relax and play and talk and hang out. So I'm having fun, man. Let me collect, like, what is that? Clay tomato? That might be like a special kind of tomato. Okay. All right, well, dude, I really do want to get to the point where my garden looks as insane as some of these other people's gardens. Like, the only reason I'm in a private server right now is because I don't want to get embarrassed. Because y'all, I know y'all have seen some of these people's gardens, and it looks insane. It looks like an amusement park. These people are on this game all day. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Otherwise, I would be on here all day, every day. Let's see, how much is this orange tulip? I want to see just one orange tulip. How much is that? Whoa! Hold on, maybe that was because that was a super big one. I don't know. Also, I do have 5 likes on my garden. I don't know if y'all could help me out, give me more likes. I don't even know how that works, but we've got 5 likes so far, and we've got a couple daffodils. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, let me grab that daffodil seed. Let's see how much 2 daffodils are worth. Hold up. I want to sell my inventory. Okay, not bad. One thing I don't really like about the seed-based items is you have to buy them over and over again. I'm not really a fan of that. I like things like the tomatoes and the blueberries where they just keep growing over time by themselves. So yeah, not a huge fan of that. Look at that. We got like special apples. I don't get what does it mean when it's sandy? Windstruck? I guess that's like different little, like when the weather pops off. Like earlier before I started recording, it got really windy, and I guess that's how they get windstruck and everything. So maybe they're worth more that way. I don't know how that makes sense, but I'll take it. Ooh, the seed shop has been reset. Hold on, let me see what's in the seed shop. What's good, man? Okay, he's always smiling, which is something I love, man. He's happy to see me. Let's see, pumpkin seeds. Ooh, apple seeds. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me see what else is in here before we get too ahead of ourselves. No, like all this stuff is not in stock. I feel like you've got to kind of level up before the crazy stuff comes into stock. Let's see, apple seed. I think these are green apples. Yeah, so you know what? I'll plant the apple tree. Actually, you know what? I'll plant it over here. I used to have carrots over here, but I don't think those are worth it anymore. Let's see. Can we plant that? Oh, there we go. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing really good. Y'all gotta let me know what's been new in your lives down in the comments down below. We haven't really had a chance to sit and talk lately, so it's good to kind of just chill and get to talk to y'all. I get to talk to y'all every night on stream, but obviously it's not all of you that come over there. So it's nice to be able to talk to y'all via YouTube comments and whatever. I've been doing a lot of indoor activities. I haven't really been going. Oh, let me grab that quick. There we go. I haven't really been going outside as much as I should be, man. Like, I don't even leave my house to work out. Like, I'll just work out in my own home. I know it's summer, right? And I should be outside. But bro, it's too hot, man. I still haven't gotten used to it. I've been living in Florida for about 3 years now. And someone who grew up in Virginia, it would never get super hot during the summer, but I feel like with Florida, it's not even that hot. It's just humid. Like, you walk outside and it's like you step into a soup. Like, that's how humid it is. And I feel like I haven't gotten used to that yet. Y'all let me know if you live in Florida or anywhere where it gets really hot and humid. How do you acclimate to that? Because I feel like I still haven't figured all that out. Like, dude, I'm ready to go back inside. The second I step outside, I'm still concerned about that man standing over there. I don't know what his deal is, but man, if he wants to post up shop and the other dudes are cool with it, I'm cool with it as well. I did see how this game is like the most popular Roblox game ever. Like, it had over 20 million players playing it at one point in time, which is absolutely insane, man. The Robloxians yearn for the farms, dude. They yearn for this kind of stuff, and I like it because you can let your stuff grow offline. I feel like a lot of Roblox games, you can, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't play a ton of Roblox, but it's different when you can just chill and go offline and do something else and then come back and all your stuff is already ready to go. That's why I really like it, man. Like, when I'm editing, I'll just sit here and just wait for my stuff to grow. Then I'll hop on, I'll collect it all, then I'll go right back to editing. That's kind of how my life has been going lately. And y'all can roast me in the comments, because I know my farm is really not that great still. I don't know how to get all this stuff unlocked. Y'all let me know. I really don't want to spend real money on this game. If I have to, I will. Hold up, your gear shop has been reset. What is the gear? Because I always see that. I don't know what the gear shop is. I think that's over here, actually. Let me see. Hold up. There are always these little guys in the middle, too. Like, sometimes it'll be like a harvest thing. Today, it's a prehistoric quest, which is kind of cool. Trade pets for dinos. Wait a minute. I don't have any pets, though. What pet should I give? All pets except dinosaurs. Wait a minute, because I do have... Hold on, wait a minute, because someone gifted me... I hope they don't get mad if they see this. Someone came... I do not have a pet in my hand. Hold up. Someone came to my little house and gave me this caterpillar. Can I trade it in for a caterpillar dinosaur? Let me see. Ooh, okay, so in an hour... I get a dinosaur egg? That's actually kind of sick. Bro, I will be checking that out. Let's see what this prehistoric quest is. Who are you? I'm Blair. Do daily tasks to help me with my research. Okay. What's the research? Show me the quest. Ooh, okay, well, I did that already. 25 bamboo seeds. I don't have access to that yet, which sucks. Craft 2 mutation spray amber. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, wait a minute. 1,000,000 shekels, a dinosaur egg, and cleaning spray. Oh my god, dude. I don't even have 1,000,000 shekels yet. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Okay, you know what? Let me go over here. Let's check out, because I never go over here. Let's see. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. What's up, man? Show me the gear shop. Let's see it. Ooh, a trowel moves plants. I don't really need that. Recall wrench teleports to gear shop. I'll make the walk, man. I don't think 150,000 is worth that. Basic sprinkler might be good. Advanced sprinkler lasts 5 minutes. You know what? I'll buy one of these. There we go. That might have been a big mistake. Magnifying glass, inspect plants to reveal the value without collecting them. Ooh, $10 million for that? Dude, is that worth it? Like, I really don't know. Hold on, can I get a pet egg? Common egg, common egg. You know what? I'll buy a common egg. Ooh. We can get a golden lab, a dog, or a bunny. Wait, what about these? Okay, they're all the same. You know what? I'll buy one. I'll buy one. There we go. Okay, let's go back to my garden. I'm gonna put the common egg. You can only place this on your farm. All right, fine. I'm gonna put that right there. There we go. Skip growth. Ooh, should I do it? You know what? Fine. We got a couple Robux left. Let's see what happens, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what we get. I'm hoping for... Honestly, I wouldn't care. Any of those sound kind of cool to me. He taking a sweet time. Whoa. Oh my... Dude, he is huge. All right, I'm going to put him down right there. There we go. That's kind of cute, bro. He's bigger than me. What are we doing? All right. Ooh, look at that. We got a rainbow sunflower. That's kind of dope. Let me collect all these, and then I'm gonna put the sprinkler down. I'm gonna put it down right here. Yeah, there we go. Let me collect these though. Oh, we also got that dino crate. Let me put that right there. There we go. That's gonna take an hour to pop. So also, I wanted to ask, have y'all seen any good movies lately, dude? Like, are y'all the kind of people who go to movie theaters? I haven't really seen anything worth it to go see. Like, I saw the new Final Destination movie with my brother. That one, it was all right. It wasn't the craziest thing ever. I want to go see that new Formula 1 movie that just dropped. Actually, I think it's been out for a minute. It's been out for a minute. I saw Elio. That one was pretty good. But yeah, there hasn't really been a lot out in theaters, and I feel like that's kind of the only thing I do for fun nowadays. I live like right next to Universal and Disney World, and y'all probably like, why the hell aren't you going there? Dude, it's been so packed there lately, man. and it's so hot. That's the thing about a lot of these theme parks, man. Ooh, also, you know what? The wind's coming through. So maybe some of these tomatoes will get that that wind. Hold on, is this the bunny rabbit ain't gonna eat all my plants, is he? He's trolloping through the garden. I'm hoping he minds his own business. There we go. He's cute though, y'all. What should we name the rabbit? We gotta figure out a name for him. But that's the thing with a lot of these parks, man. Universal and Disney, they really suck with like providing shade or anything, and we're in like one of the hottest states in the United States, and it's just like, especially Disney's really bad about this, man. It's just all concrete and buildings. There's nowhere with shade. If you're gonna have a heat stroke, go ahead, says Disney. They really don't give a fuck over there, and I don't want to get sued, but when you're there, trust me, you'll understand what I'm saying. But same with Busch Gardens, or not Busch Gardens, same with Universal, bro. It's like, where, like, there's really nowhere to chill. That's what I like about, that's why I was thinking about Busch Gardens. If y'all have ever been to a Busch Gardens, they're really good with like, it really feels like you're in like a different little, it almost feels like a zoo at Busch Gardens. There's a lot of trees, you got animals, it's a lot of shade. That's something about me, man. Like, I legit, like, listen, I'm not super, what's the word? Like, inactive. I'm pretty healthy, right? But when I go out in the heat, I'm like, I'll pass out. Like, I'll pass out on y'all. I'm not even playing. So yeah, that's why I don't really go outside during the summertime, man. It's bad in Florida, dude. It is really bad lately. But y'all let me know, man. Do y'all even like going to amusement parks? I feel like that's not really a thing, because I remember back in the summertime when I was a kid, man, that's all we would do, bro. We would go to King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, go to the zoo. That was summertime. And now it's summer, and I don't even want to go outside. Maybe it's because I'm growing up, right? I'm 24 years old. I'm going to be 25 later this year. Dude, I can't even think about it, man. I don't even want to think about that. You know what? It's crazy to stop and think that, oh my God, I don't even want to say this out loud. I'm going to be honest with y'all. 25, if I spend another one of my lives, I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, the time that I've been alive, if I double it right now, I'm 50. It's like, like I'm actually gonna have a mental breakdown thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta let me know, dude. I'm sure a lot of y'all are, you know what? I shouldn't say that, because I've noticed, and I've talked to a lot of people, and we do have a lot of people my age, a lot of people older than me, and some people younger than me that watch my videos. But it gets to a certain age where you're like, oh my God, like I'm an adult, you know? And that's something about growing up. People say, you know, you change, blah, 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 blah. I'm still the same as I was when I was like 16. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still me, you know, of course it is. But you think like your mental kind of changes. And yeah, I mean, it's changed a bit. Like, I'm more, you know, I would say I'm more disciplined in my life. I'm more, you know, I take care of myself better, stuff like that. But it's still the same you. And it's like, oh my God, I'm an adult now. And you know, I'm supposed to be, you know, carry yourself a certain way, not act crazy out in public. You're not allowed to punch, you know. You're not allowed to hit children anymore. No, I'm joking. Of course I'm joking, man. But it is crazy growing up, dude. It's crazy. So if you're someone who's younger and you're like, I can't wait to grow up, trust me, you know, adults will say this. I don't even want to call myself an adult, but I am. People will say, you know, it's a cliche, you know, don't grow up too fast or whatever. I feel like no kids listen to that. Like, it's just a universal thing. Nobody pays attention to people who say that. And but then when you get to that age, you're like, oh my God, like I really should have just enjoyed being a kid, because you can never go back to that unless you can. I mean, I don't know, maybe I don't know, maybe we get reincarnated or something, but then you won't remember. So it'll be like being a kid again for the first time and you won't know. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Here we are, man. Life goes on. You'll find yourself, you know, you're 15, 16. You're like, dude, I just want to be an adult at this point. And then you find yourself 25 playing Roblox. Grow a garden. In your free time, man. That's what you do, bro. That's what you do in your free time, alone in your room, playing Grow a Garden. Listen, I'm not sad about it, man. I could be outside, right? I could be going to the bar. I could be going to a club. That's not really my style. Guys, y'all let me know your style. I'll be honest with y'all. I've never been to the club. Y'all can call me, you know, a loser, but that's just, it's not really my speed. Like I couldn't, I don't know. Maybe you know what? I'm thinking maybe this year I'll check it out. Right? But I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I feel like that's just, I don't like being around a ton of people, everybody drinking, you know, probably doing drugs. Like I'll drink every now and then, but I'm not like a heavy drinker. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It used to be really bad. I think I mentioned this before, but I used to have a bad problem with drinking back when COVID started. When COVID started, and kind of before I started my YouTube channel, I was drinking like, y'all gonna go crazy. I was drinking like a bottle of wine every night, dude. I was like a wine mom at 19 years old. And that was a really bad time in my life, dude. I was really scared. You know, some people are like, you know, you have the right to be scared with all the COVID stuff. Some people are like, oh, they blew it out of proportion, blah, blah, blah. You know, for me, man, I've got a mom who's older, and I was just really freaking out about the whole thing. I was like, I don't want to get this disease. And, you know, I wasn't really worried about myself. I was more worried about the people around me. And I would just stay inside all day and drink. And it was not a good time in my life. But the last thing I'm gonna do is pretend I'm something I'm not. And when I was 19, I was a bit of a wine drinker. Y'all, a bit of a wine drinker. But there we go, man. You know, things happen in life. You can't take that back, even if you wish you could. Oh, it's raining. Okay, that's good. Little rabbit gonna get a bath because he kind of smells. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's the thing about life, man. You everything does happen for a reason, and I believe that, dude. I feel like a lot of people who are older, I'm saying older like I'm super old, but even people who are super old, I think they'll say the same thing. Everything in life does happen for a reason. You know, I think I saw this quote and it was like, thank God I didn't get what I wanted. I got what I needed. You know what I'm saying? Everything in life really does kind of add up and make sense when you get to a certain point. And I talked about this on my Minecraft video the other day a little bit, but you know, I feel like life is just so, it really is so crazy that we're all here together on this planet. And it's like really what is going on? Like if you really stop and think about it, it's like what is going on? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everything in life happens for a reason. The good things in life and the bad things in life. You know, if there was no bad, there would be no good. You've got to have that kind of, what's the word? Like this and that, take and give, whatever. But I feel like nothing has straight up meaning to it. That's not saying nothing has meaning. You know, of course it does. But I feel like you could take something that you consider being a bad thing and you could turn that, there's always something positive you could get out of something, even if you think it's the worst thing to ever happen to you. There's 100% always something positive you could take out of that. And that's just how I see things, dude. I try not to live my life kind of worried anymore. I kind of just like to take things day by day. I like to live in the present and focus on what I'm currently doing, and not worry about the future, you know, because if you worry about the future and it does come true, I think I've heard a quote about this too. You've kind of lived through it twice, if that makes sense. Let's say you're worried about, you know, this is a really juvenile answer, or a juvenile, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but a juvenile way to put it. Let's say you're worried about failing a test, right? Or you're worried about this girl not, you know, you ask this girl out on a date, or you ask this boy out on a date. He or she says, no, hell no, get away from me. You know, shit like that. And it's like, if you worry about that too much and it does actually happen, it's like you've been through it twice. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you are worried you're gonna fail a test, right? And you fail it, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like like now it's double. You know what I'm saying? You could use that worry to really try hard and study and make sure you don't fail that test. But, you know, I mean, we all have our ways of going about it. A lot of the times when I used to have a big problem with worrying about the future and anxiety, I would just worry. And I wouldn't really think about, you know, okay, what can I do to contradict that worry, to kind of, you know, put myself in the right space to where I wouldn't worry about this thing as much. I wouldn't do any of that. I would just straight up worry. But now when I find myself even a little bit anxious about the future, I'll kind of stop, slow down, take a minute and think, okay, well, what can I do to give that the least probability outcome of happening? And also, what can I do right now? You know, because if you think too far ahead in the future and you don't kind of focus on what's right in front of you, I feel like that's kind of how you lose a little bit of your life. You know, if you're living in the future or the past even, you know what I'm saying? That's there. I mean, living in the past, there's really no way you can change the past. So I don't even give that a second thought nowadays. That's a big thing that I've learned, dude. Like, you really, if you want to get into a space where you're comfortable with your life and you don't feel so anxious or depressed or stressed, and I'm not saying this is something everybody, you know, I'm not saying this is a cure for depression, imagine, but just something I've really found is you just really gotta kind of take it slow, one day at a time, focus on exactly what's right in front of you, live in the present, because the present is the present. You know what I'm saying? It will always be the present. It will always be right now, you know? So while you're living in right now, you should be doing what you can to make it better for yourself in the future. And I might legit, I'm starting to ramble now. Like, I'm literally speaking out loud. Like, these are the thoughts that I'll have when I'm just sitting here playing this game. Like, now I'm just straight up rambling. So I hope y'all don't mind a little talk and chill video for today, playing a little bit of grow a garden. You know what, let me go ahead, let me collect all these seeds real quick. There we go. Ooh, the pet shop has been reset, and there goes the traveling merchant, and it's dark outside. Ooh, hold up, I kind of like this. Hold up, chill. Let's see. Okay, let me sell my inventory. That does not seem like a lot. Let me see. Anything new in stock? Bamboo? No, like nothing's in stock. You know what? I'll get some more tomatoes. I don't really want the orange tulips, to be honest with y'all. And we've got so many strawberries and blueberries. I don't see the point in doing that. I don't even think I have any other room for them. So there we go. Wait, did I buy that or not? Oh, let me see. There we go. Blueberry seeds, strawberry seeds, tomato seeds. Let's go plant these guys. Oh, damn. Okay, I like this, dude. I like this. Let's see. Oh, see, look, I've got some blueberry seeds right here. Like, I have no room to put them. I'll plant some of them right there. There we go. It's like I'm running out of space, y'all. I wonder, is there a way to get more space? I'm sure there is, because I've seen some people's gardens and they're insane. Let me see. We'll plant some more strawberry seeds. These are tomatoes. What am I doing? Hello. Can I destroy that? Dude, what am I doing, man? Okay, there we go. I think I just destroyed that. Can I destroy this one too? We'll just let him grow, man. Let him grow. Let me plant some of these seeds, man. Dude, we've got so many strawberry seeds. It's insane. Here we go with the tomatoes. Perfect. All right. So now, some of these should get the little moonlit special feature kind of thing. Is that one right there? I don't know what that one is. It's like a gold one. A fruit in your garden mutated to moonlit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, it's this one right here. That's kind of dope. I kind of like the aura that surrounds that. That makes me happy on the inside, man. And that's what life is all about. You know what I'm saying? Life is about the little things that give you dopamine inside of your brain. But it's not all about that. You know what I'm saying? If you just live your life, like I've got some friends who kind of live their life just chasing those little hits. You know, they just do things that make themselves feel good all the time. And that's kind of like a fast track to disaster. Not only are you destroying your dopamine receptors and it makes it harder for you to get happy, but also you're putting off a lot of things that you really should be doing that will benefit you even more in the future. So I try to talk to them about that, but it never really goes anywhere. So there you go. But that's all you can do, man. That's all you can do is talk to your friends and try to help your friends and try to be a better friend for your friends. Take a shot every time I said friends just now, or don't. Actually, you could. That'd probably be about 3-4 shots. I mean, that'll get you a little lit, but that wouldn't be anything crazy. But yeah, that's an interesting question to ask you guys. Leave a comment down below. What's your goal in life? Do you have a goal? Do you have goals? I feel like that's an important thing to have. And it's even better to have like a written plan on how you want to achieve those goals. My goals are more like, you know, like I want to be the best person available for the people around me. I want to be, you know, and it kind of does get a little overwhelming sometimes, but I really do want to be a person that people can come to and just talk to and really listen to people and really try to help people and really, not like a therapist. I'm just talking about like for the people around me. I want to be a person that someone can, you know, talk to and really feel like they're being listened to and know that they have someone good in their corner. I also want to be, you know, just the best kind of, you know, because I've decided to do, you know, the YouTube space, right? I'm a YouTuber and I want to be that kind of YouTuber who, you know, is myself. Like, I know, you know, sometimes when we play games, you know, I'll you know, throw out a little, like, I wouldn't say it's an act, but like we'll definitely be a little exaggerated. But it's still me, you know what I'm saying? I always just want to be distinctly me and the person that I've grown to be. And other than that, man, I just want, I don't know. I just want the people around me to be super happy and know that they're loved and know that they have someone who genuinely cares about them. Because I feel like, and I'm sure y'all feel like this too, there are a lot of people in life where it's like, you know, it almost feels like they're robotic. You know what I'm saying? It feels like, you know, they're listening to you, but are they really hearing what you have to say? Do they really care? Like, y'all let me know. Maybe I'm insane, but I'll have some people I talk to and I'm like, you know, does this, like, I just get the feeling that this person doesn't really give a crap. You know what I'm saying? They just care about themselves and what's going on in their life. And you know what? Power to you on that. But that's not really me personally. I do try to, you know, be a good person. I try to, And I'll make mistakes too, dude. Like, you know, I made a mistake lately, and I'll just be upfront and honest about that. You know, we were checking a game out on stream, and the only thing I want to do is make y'all laugh, right? But we were doing things, and, you know, it was making some people uncomfortable, and I didn't really realize it. You know, it was a small group, and I just didn't realize that what I was doing might upset people. And if y'all know me, like I know me, you know, the last thing I want to do is hop on a stream or hop on a video even and upset people. Like that's literally, that's the complete opposite of what I want to do. The only thing I want to do is make y'all laugh and, you know, give y'all a good time, give y'all something to watch, give y'all something to take your minds off of, stuff like that. And so when I hear like, oh, by the way, you know, you did this and this person's not happy about it and this person's uncomfortable, you know, it just, I'm like, oh my, like I can't, like I'm so stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't believe I did something like that. I would never want someone to feel like that. It wasn't anything super like I wasn't making insane like horrible joke, but it was just little things, and it was like, yeah, you know, maybe I should have thought about that more before I did it. You know, but we've all got times like that, man, where we wish we could go back, and like I was saying earlier, you got to figure out how you move forward and do the best with what has happened, and you know, just learn from your mistakes. That's something that I used to have a hard time doing. I would never really learn from my mistakes. I would kind of blame it on everybody else. This was a while ago, right? Like I would, you know, make a mistake, and then I'd be like, you know, either I wouldn't get the results I wanted. I thought that was a demon coming to the farm, but it's just the wind. I wouldn't get the results I wanted, or I wouldn't, you know, get the response I wanted from someone, or I wouldn't do, you know, just anything that implies you made a mistake. I would try to take that blame and put it on the other party, if that makes sense. And that's just that's just the worst way to go about life, man. You have to really take your mistakes and learn from them, and even if you have to learn from that same mistake multiple times, right, eventually you'll stop doing that, and you'll only see a positive change in your life. Why do I feel like this is like a therapy session? I feel like I'm giving like I'm like a motivational speaker or something, but I'm just a dude playing Grow a Garden on Roblox.com. And I'm having fun with it, man. I'm having fun with it. We've got $856,000. There's nothing more I can buy though. That's why my farm always looks the same, because I don't know what to do. So y'all gotta let me know in the comments, how can I upgrade my farm? Because that's something I really want to do. I think I'm gonna leave it there though, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. Way different than my usual videos, man. But I needed something to post today, and I was like, you know what, it'd be fun to just sit and chill. Every now and then a YouTuber will drop a video where they'll just talk and chill and play a game, and this is a game that I've been having fun with, so I thought I'd share my little farm with you. Anyway, remember, there will always be someone out there who doesn't see your worth, your potential, and your value, so don't let it be you. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow with another video. Peace.